10 Best Places to Visit in Spring. Lake Tahoe. Number 10. This year-round destination on the California-Nevada border is at its most serene in spring. By mid-April, skiers have left Lake Tahoe's mountains, though those looking for one last run can still hit the slopes through March. Plus, the summer boating crowd hasn't arrived yet, making it the perfect place to find some peace and quiet as you hike along the Tahoe Rim Trail. But remember, spring here is cooler than what you'll experience in other destinations. Think highs in the 40s, 50s, or 60s, depending on the month, so be sure to bring cold weather attire with you. Sydney. Number 9. Avoid Sydney's peak summer season, from December through February, by booking a spring vacation to Australia's most populated city. During this time of year, which comprises Sydney's autumn season, you'll enjoy more elbow room while checking out top landmarks like Sydney Harbour and the Sydney Opera House. Plus, you won't have to sacrifice too much temperature-wise, highs are normally in the 60s and 70s. Another bonus, the water at the city's incredible beaches, including world-renowned Bondi Beach and its Bondi Icebergs Club pool, is warm enough for swimming throughout the season. Arches National Park. Number 8. Spring is a popular time to visit this otherworldly national park in Utah, and for good reason. With temperatures ranging from the 60s to the 80s, a far cry from the triple digits encountered in the summer months, you'll be comfortable while exploring the park's 2,000-plus arches or biking along its scenic drive. If you're willing to risk a cold front, you can avoid the crowds during a March trip. During the peak months of April and May, you'll need to secure a timed entry reservation, an easy trade-off for near-perfect weather and seeing desert blooms sprout across the sandstone terrain. Montreal. Number 7. By mid-spring, Montreal's snow has melted and daytime temperatures hover in the 50s, making this season the perfect time to stroll up and down old Montreal's cobblestone streets. You'll also want to see the hundreds of tulips in bloom at the summit of Mount Royal and the Montreal Botanical Garden. The city hosts a handful of spring events as well, including Montreal Museums Day, when admission into participating museums is free. But keep in mind you may want to avoid National Patriots' Day, a long weekend for Canadians near the end of May, when crowds and room rates increase. London, England. Number 6. London is always crowded, so you might as well visit when the trees and plants within the city's many beautiful parks and gardens are blooming. Hyde Park, Kensington Gardens, the Regent's Park, Kew Gardens and St. James's Park, to name a few, will be unforgettably lush during spring. For a one-of-a-kind seasonal experience, get tickets to the incredibly eye-catching RHS Chelsea Flower Show, which takes place every May. Or, book a cruise on the River Thames to admire the city's landmarks from the water. Honolulu, Oahu. Number 5. Unlike some other destinations on this list, Hawaii's third-largest island is best experienced during its peak travel season. In spring, daytime temperatures comfortably sit in the 70s and 80s and the rainy season starts to taper off, creating excellent weather conditions for hiking or lounging on some of Hawaii's top beaches. What's more, the island hosts a variety of fun festivals this season. Arrive in March to enjoy the Honolulu Festival's cultural events, including dance performances and parades, or plan a May vacation to attend traditional festivities like the Lei Day celebration in Shinyo Lantern Floating Hawaii. Maldives. Number 4. This island nation in the Indian Ocean promises pristine beaches and plenty of outdoor activities in every season, including spring. In March and April, the final months of the Maldives' dry season, visitors will find great snorkeling conditions, the start of surf season and clear skies ideal for lounging on idyllic private island beaches. Though the chance for rain increases in May, squalls typically pass quickly, and you're more likely to score more affordable accommodations during this low-season month. Madrid. Number 3. Madrid gets extremely hot every summer, so much so that residents often vacation for months away from the city to beat the heat. As such, spring is the best time to visit if you're looking to experience Spain's capital while it's comfortably warm. You can walk to and from the city's best attractions, including El Retiro Park and Plaza Mayor, without breaking a major sweat. If you don't want to rub elbows with lots of people, avoid visiting during Semana Santa, Holy Week, in March or April. Costa Rica. Number 2. March and April are two of Costa Rica's driest and warmest months, offering near constant sunshine and daytime temperatures in the high 70s to low 90s, depending on the location. During these months, you can take advantage of heart-pumping activities like whitewater rafting tours on the Pacuare River or zip-lining excursions through the rainforest in Manuel Antonio National Park. Meanwhile, May is the time to go surfing thanks to top-notch conditions. Because most of spring falls within Costa Rica's peak tourist season, hotels often fill up months in advance, especially around spring break and Easter, so be sure to plan accordingly. St. Lucia. Number 1. Spring is an ideal time to plan a getaway to St. Lucia, before the island's wet season starts in June. From March to May, daytime temperatures sit in the 80s, so visitors can spend their days soaking up some sun on the palm-fringed beaches and hiking the volcanic pitons. Visiting late in the season has added perks, including cheaper airfare and hotel rates, making it easier to splurge for that all-inclusive resort, and the St. Lucia Jazz and Arts Festival, which takes place in May.